There comes a time in life when everything feels stuck. You wake up every day wondering, why did I get here? You don't recognize your life, you don't recognize your habits, you don't recognize your mindset, not even your own self. You scroll through the social media, watching everyone else leveling up, getting new jobs, starting businesses, traveling, glowing. Meanwhile, you just feel like you are surviving, like you are just existing, falling behind in a race that you didn't sign up for. If that is you, I see you, and this video is for you. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Wendypresh, and this place is all about you becoming your higher self, which involves growth, healing, and manifestation. And I'm promising you, you will like it here. If you are here to be a subscriber, please do wait to hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you do not miss a video. Because the truth is, you can reinvent yourself. You can change the direction of your life, no matter how lost or behind you feel. You can do this intentionally by starting today over the next 90 days. Not with fluff, not with fake positivity, but with small consistent shifts that rebuilds your identity from the inside out. Let's be real. Reinvention isn't about changing your job, isn't about changing your wardrobe, not necessarily your look. It's about your identity. It's about looking at yourself right now, like your current self right now, and asking yourself, is this who I want to continue being? Not in a self-hating way, but in a curious, courageous way. So we are going to be looking at 3 phases that you have to journey through in order to make this reinvention a success, in order to really and truly own it. So the first phase is identity shift, which is going to be counting from day 1 to day 30. So in this first 30 days, isn't about doing, it's about becoming aware, because you cannot change what you do not understand. You cannot change what you do not notice. So the first step is you noticing. Ask yourself, who am I becoming with the choices I make daily? If you don't know, you are a product of the daily choices you make. And number 2, what habits are shaping my current identity? This calls for self-reflection and self-inventory, right? This is a time for vulnerability and honesty. You are not going to lie to yourself or try to numb the whole thing. No, you are going to be honest and true to yourself in this space. And number 3, you are going to ask yourself, what stage of my life have I outgrown but still holding on to it out of fear? This phase is all about observation and honesty. Start journaling every night. Notice your triggers, your thoughts, your patterns, where you are shrinking yourself in order to stay comfortable. Who do you pretend to be to please others? The goal here is to confront your truth, not to shame yourself, but to finally see yourself. And here comes the second phase, resetting habits, which is from day 31 to day 60. So now that you are aware of what's not serving you, it's time to gently replace them. But do not try to overhaul everything at once. Start with keystone habits, the ones that create a dimple effect. Example of some of these keystone habits is waking up in the morning and not reaching for your phone immediately. Committing to 20 minutes of silence, prayer, or meditation. Moving your body, not to punish it, but to connect with it. Saying no when your body screams yes to rest, and saying yes when your fear is trying to say no to opportunities. This is about creating alignment, making decisions that support the version of you that you are becoming. And remember this, it's not going to be perfect. You are going to sleep, you are going to fall, you will want to give up, but this time around you don't, because you have understand that the version of you in the other side of the pain is worth the discomfort. And here comes the third phase, which is the last phase, and that is lifestyle integration. This is from day 61 to 90. By now, you have shed some old skin. You've let go of thoughts, habits, and relationships that no longer aligns. And this is where your boundaries get tested, because people may not really understand the new you. And your mind may try to sabotage you, reminding you of who you used to be. But you don't have to go back. This is when you start building routines, systems, and environments that support your new identity. Change your environment if you can. And this is not necessarily you packing out from your current space to a different place. Like if you don't really have the money, or if you feel like it's not really necessary, it doesn't call for. This can be you changing your circle of friends, your circle of content consumption, the kind of things that you normally used to give your whole energy to. How you normally used to, spend your time. Now you start giving your energy, your time to things that align. Cleaning your space, and this is not necessarily you just cleaning your room or stuff like that, though it's actually good. But your space here we're talking about is those things that used to be in good times with your old version. Now that you are no longer the person you used to be, I mean the person the world made you to be, now you are the person that aligns well deep with your soul, with your intuition. So you are going to bring in things that really aligns and take out things that no longer serves. And this also calls for you finding a new circle, finding a new support system, even if it's just a person. But let this person really seal the real you. Let it really be a kind of person that understands your goal and that understands the person you are becoming and is really here to support you. Speak differently, walk differently, show up differently. Don't just talk about healing and growth. Embody it, show it, let your action speak for you. And hear this. If you ever felt like you are too late to change, like your past mistakes defined you, or life passed by you while you were busy trying to survive, I want you to know this. You are not behind. You are just right on time for your own rebirth. And also, you don't need any permission to start over. Not next year, not next month, not when you finally feel ready, but right now. Start where you are. 90 days of intentional effort can change your life, not in some magical overnight transformation, but in a quiet, slow, steady way that lasts. So, here's an invitation to reinvent yourself for yourself, because you deserve a life that truly reflects who you are and not who you had to become. And I know somebody is taking that action today. So thank you for staying tuned to the end of this video. If this message really resonated well with you, do want to give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to share with your loved ones. And do not forget, you can do this. See you in the next video. Bye bye.